Google Classroom, shall we? So this is an oldie but a goodie. I'm at classroom.google.com. And you should already have a class. You should maybe have many classes. So there's actually no need to come over here to create a class. If you already have a class, feel free to keep running with that class. If you do not, we have one class for every middle school grade. I have invited everybody that should be invited to it. If not, bill@hillbrook.org is the email to send. Hey, Bill, please add me to class of 2023, class of 2022. You are a student in the Learning Continuity Plan Google Classroom. What? And you are a teacher in all 4 of these, maybe just 1 or 2 of them, depending on what you are doing. So I'm going to just click on maybe 2022. Let's look at what the 6th graders are doing. So what you are going to do, it's going to be super simple. Share something with your class, right? So for when you are teaching, you're probably going to share it with all your students. Here's your assignment. It might be, if you're PE, I'm not good with numbers with PE, 300 Marchmont, 300 push-ups, and run what's reasonable for like a little bit of time, 42 miles today. All right, if I needed to add something, I have something in Google Drive. I could have something I already have. Go to this website, look at something, upload something from my computer, or a YouTube video that you have or that you found that you want to do. So that's going to be just an announcement. They could reply with that if I actually click cancel. Right, these are mostly going to be announcements for you. If I come up to classwork at the top, here's where I can create an actual assignment, right? So if they had to kind of check in and maybe the difference between, you can add a rubric, look at that, that's fancy and new. Take a video of you running during mile 40. And so that's the assignment, that's how many points it's worth, when it's going to be due. Make that due tonight at 8 p.m. Boom. Send that to 2022. Now, if you're teaching 6th grade and 8th grade, you could actually, if it's the same assignment, you can come in here and actually create that assignment for more than one group. You can choose the points if you want. Keep in mind, wow, that was bad typing, that this does not connect with the bears layer, so this is just like internally in Google Classroom. I would click assign. That's going to confuse people. I can schedule that. Remember, this needs to be posted by 8 a.m. So I could come in and say, actually, I want this to go live Friday at 7:55 a.m. But it's due tonight. It's due tomorrow at 8 p.m. Maybe it's due on Monday, if that makes any sense. So I'm working on Mondays maybe, and then I'm going to schedule it to be Monday, and I want that to drop at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. and schedule that, and it is set. So I can come in and look at the stream and what we've had. If I wanted to come back to classwork, I could create a question. You can have kind of a threaded discussion here. Short answer. You can actually have multiple choice within it. So there's a surprising amount of options within that. The biggest thing is that if I come to classes, you can actually reach out to all 4 middle school grade levels, which is pretty cool. The other thing you may have just not noticed, I'm here in 2023, is that if I go to classwork, there's a calendar connected to this group. So if I want to invite this group to an event, there we go, I'm going to add class of 2023 and turn off my things. I could have, like if we were going to hop in from 3 to 4, I could come over here and actually have that be class of 2023 and add it to that calendar and say like, whatever, Mile 42 club meeting or something, I can add class of 2023 as a group, right? That digital leadership group is what it's called, digital leadership and email group. It's actually this right here that I want. And it's going to show, see, look at that, 55 people. Isn't that cool? Yes, it is cool. While I'm on it, more options. I could also come in and add a Meet call to that. And so I have my Hangouts or Google Meet. I have the calendar it's on, and then I also have my group. And all of that is, I'm going to X that out. So they're like, why did Mr. Salag invite us to that? All of that is actually based on being a member of this group, which is pretty cool. So most all of what you're going to be doing in Google Classroom is finding your class and then creating mostly assignments. You're going to want to give some feedback on it, so as they get turned in when they are due, you can give feedback on it. You can grade it. Not all things need to be graded, but this should be the place that you are pushing assignments out to people. You can do quizzes if you want. All right, happy Google Classroom.